right here on the Muskegon channel. I'm Andy O'Reilly. Dave Cackley is present and accounted for. It is a Friday. We're going to do a holiday weekend. I'm excited. Are you going to be working Monday?
No, I don't
You're
work
not.
Labor Day, man.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought maybe
I'm
that
off.
the giving soul that you are, you may have shown up to do traffic and send your tweets. And
Not on Labor Day. There's
not on
no
Labor
there's no
Day.
traffic
Okay,
on Labor
all right.
Day.
Fair enough.
So
Maybe I'll
no.
stay at the cottage then and get a little extra sleep on Monday myself.
You do that. I think I may be heading up north for part of the weekend.
Really?
So
When you
yeah,
say
I've
up
seen
north,
some
what do you mean?
friends.
What's up north to you?
It's Canadian Lakes area.
Oh,
So I got friends got a cottage on the lake out there, and
very nice.
I have some beverages, a little scotch.
Right. Ooh.
Be some
Great, you're a
maxing
Scotch
and
man
relaxing.
now.
Yeah, I've been a Scotch man
I
for
spent a
these
lot of
many
my
weeks.
youth up around Canadian Lakes. We went
Yeah.
a little further than Canadian Lakes. We went up because where you're going, Canadian Lakes, if you go a little further northeast, there's Lake
Mhm.
Mecosta and Round Lake and Blue Lake.
Yeah.
They're not far from those three at all. In
Yep.
fact, Lake Mecosta is really just a stone's throw away from Canadian Lakes, almost across the street.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. That's I'm going to be in that general area.
Yeah, nice area.
We'll hang out Lake Mecosta. Yeah, very cool.
To go through there now and see, what it was when I was a kid and what it is now. Whoa.
It's amazing. Yeah,
Dude, there's some
really
serious
incredible
money up around there now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oof.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
So-
real nice. We had a lot of fun growing up in that area. Really did.
Yeah, it's cool.
And
Very
you know what I
cool.
would recommend?
What?
This is something you have to do this weekend just to fulfill your life. When
All right.
you're in the Canadian Lakes area, stop into Denslow's Market.
Denslow's. Okay.
Denslow's Market. Put that on your list of hot spots to hit.
Okay.
I'll tell
What
you
do they
why.
have?
Because Denslow's Market was always my stop on the way up there for the important things like Big League Chew. This week's wrestling magazine was always one of my
course.
pickups.
Yeah, you had to do
have
it here.
that plastic container of the shredded beef jerky that looked like
Yes.
chewing tobacco. Had to have that.
Candy cigarettes or no?
Not so much. These were my teen years, so it was more
Right,
the Hit
so
Parader
you were
magazine
past
and some
that.
Big League Chew and the important things, Dave. We don't mess around with candy. Those are for kids.
Yeah, I loved candy cigarettes though, because that was back in the day where my mom and dad were it was just smoking while they were smoking. It was
Right.
like the whole living room and dining room was just like a fog. And occasionally my mom would get me candy cigarettes
Yeah.
for a treat, and then I could pretend like I was
Right.
all grown up with my
Now,
little stick of
were you
sugar.
a candy cigarettes guy, or were you the bubble gum guy that you could
No,
get the little puff of
that's
flour
that's not
through 'em?
real. No.
No?
Candy cigarettes,
Okay,
old school.
old school.
Green pack. I think they were like menthol candy cigarettes. I'm not
Whoa.
sure, but that's big time.
Even menthol.
Fake menthol, for the kids, because you got to get introduced to it when you're young.
That's right.
So.
So I say that your homework assignment for this weekend is to whip into Denslow's and just say that you were there.
Okay, I'm not 100% sure I'm going up yet.
So all that
I
for nothing.
need to. I really need to. I'm not. I don't know if it's going to work out scheduling wise for me this week, because I'm a busy man. I got.
So in other words, you haven't called him yet and dropped hints that you want to come.
No, I've already been invited up there. And I feel bad if I don't go because these are friends of mine I haven't seen for most of the summer. I think I've seen them once this summer. So, but yeah, I'm looking for. I'd love to go up there and enjoy some scotch.
Also, hey, not far away from Soaring Eagle Casino up there.
That's right. That's a quick. That's a hop, skip, and a little bit of a jump, but
15-minute drive over to Mount Pleasant from that neighborhood.
Never know. We shall see.
Rich quick. That's right.
All right.
All right, roll some news there.
All right, let's do it. Former NBC News producer who investigated alleged sexual misconduct by movie mogul Harvey Weinstein claims that in order to stop pursuing the story came from, quote, the highest levels at NBC. Rich McHugh was traveling to LA with reporter Ronan Farrow to interview a woman with credible allegations against the movie producer. Now, this was back in January of 2017. If you remember the story, the whole Harvey Weinstein thing broke, I think it was like August last year. Yeah. So we're talking 7 months before it broke. McHugh said, I quote, I was told not to do the interview and that basically they killed the story.
Wow.
So, and you know what? This is another thing that really shouldn't surprise anybody. I mean, Hollywood and the media are pretty well intertwined, especially when you're looking at the highest levels,
Sure.
and also that swings into politics too. So, I mean, Harvey Weinstein was a big mover in politics as well. So,
Yeah.
I mean, you can't. All that stuff is kind of together, and then you had everything that came out with Matt Lauer
Yep.
after that, and it's not a good look for NBC, definitely. But
Well,
I don't
General
think that's
Sarnoff is still got things under control.
these executives. They swing in the same circles, and I guarantee you Weinstein knew something about some guys at NBC. I'm speculating.
Dude,
So my guarantees are
I just don't
actual
get it.
speculation.
How people can act like that. I don't get it.
It's that level of power and that level of, you get it, you want more.
Yeah.
That's what that is. And I'm not crapping on, I'm not somebody who craps on CEOs or people who run things at all. But I do think when you get to a certain level, there's a lot of dirt.
Yeah.
A lot of moral compromising going on, and a lot of things that you're exposed to that the rest of society isn't. So,
Ain't
just
right.
saying, it's not right, but it is. What else is going on? It's been forever since I've done one of these stories.
All right, I'm all set.
Forever. So, perk up your ears. 18 people, most from Southwest Michigan, are facing charges in an interstate. Wait for it. Meth trafficking ring. See, it's been so long I can't even say trafficking. I called it trafficking. But yeah,
well,
meth trafficking.
There you go.
Dozen search warrants were executed in Michigan and Arizona. Actually, 16 of 18 suspects are from Kalamazoo and Benton Harbor. Most are facing possession with the intent to distribute.
Wow.
It felt like for a while meth had not really gone away, but kind of slipped under the radar after Breaking Bad went off the air. And now it's I guess having a bit of a resurgence. I
think the opiate crisis kind of bit into the meth stories a little bit too.
Yeah. Absolutely. So we shall see where that leads. Of course, Thursday night was football night all across Muskegon. Mona Shores crushing Bay Central 35-0 as Reese Pupfer 55, Orchard View 34. Muskegon Heights Academy goes down to GR North Point 13-12. Oak Ridge 61-27 over North Muskegon. Montague hammers Shelby 67-7. It was Spring Lake beating up on Cindy's Fruitport 49-20. Of course, a big weekend in college football tonight. Michigan State, Utah State, and then the big game on Saturday. Michigan travels into the shadows of touchdown Jesus to take on Notre Dame. And I like Notre Dame by a touchdown in that one, but who knows? The whole school could be kind of, I don't know. Catholics in general are curious about what's going to go on with the Pope. There's been calls for, him to resign.
I don't think that's going to happen.
I don't know, man. We got to see how deep this stuff reaches. We know these guys. I mean, it's speculative. I mean, that's one of the reasons Benedict left.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens. That Pennsylvania story, I think, really resonated because that was the biggest that we've known.
Mess, man. It's a huge mess.
So.
It really is.
Anyway,
if you had Netflix, I would tell you to watch this show called The Keepers. Cool.
Yeah, I can imagine I could get that in the library on a DVD at some point.
That's
why I watch a lot of Netflix shows. Netflix shows eventually they come out on DVDs in the local library.
There you go.
And
I see the Lions score last night.
Lions lost. It's the fourth preseason game. Nobody cares. Literally, there's nothing more meaningless in sports than the fourth preseason game in the NFL.
Okay.
Because you don't play anybody. You're playing guys. You're playing guys who are going to be working at Walmart or Meijer or Meineke in like a week. So it doesn't matter. Tigers beat the Yankees. Who cares?
That's nice. Hey, that's the comeback trail, my friend.
Hey, yeah, they've got. Okay, I figured it out. There are, I think, 28 games left or
Yeah.
32 games left for
Okay.
the Tigers, and they've got to win like all of them
Yeah.
for you to win $20. They're,
We're one
I
step in
believe,
the right
24
direction, aren't we?
games. I believe they're 24 games under 500 right now.
Well,
So
we're coming
yeah,
back.
good luck with that.
Okay.
Have a
Go
good
mooch off
long
everybody
weekend.
in Canadian Lakes, would you?
Will do.
See ya.